Warning, I say a lot of bad words, not your main. Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about bears and pro wrestling. Hey, how the fuck a bear get in here? I don't know where the hell that bear came from, but anyways, first up on the list we got Terrible Ted. I never thought I'd be talking about bears on this channel, but shit, here we are. I don't know too much about it, but I found some cool stuff about the Bears. And this clip right here is Gene Dubrow going up against Terrible Ted. He's also the Bears trainer. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right, so sorry in advance. I found out that the Bears get their claws taken off and their front teeth get taken out too. I feel kind of bad for the Bears reading about that. At first, Ted was in a carnival, but then the carnival went out of business. So then he got adopted and became a pro wrestler. This was happening in like the 1950s and 70s. That shit crazy. I don't even think you allowed to do this anymore. They should make a documentary about this bear's life or some shit. If they made one, I would probably check it out. But anyways, in this video, Dave Meltzer and Jim Cornette are watching this video together. Are these guys even still friends? I don't even know anymore. Both of them are just talking about bears and talking shit about Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan. They say that the bear is a better wrestler than both of them. That shit funny as hell.
Now see, that bear did a pretty good spot. That's actually a better wrestler than Hulk Hogan, though.
Well, the bear has exhibited more moves in this match so far than Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash put together. And actually, the bear
not only that, the bear sells better.
Yes, and is willing to go down. And the bear has more hair than Hogan, and is not as gray as Nash.
Dave Meltzer got one ugly ass laugh. He's just like me. I got one too. When I find something really funny, I laugh like an evil villain. The referee starts pulling on the chain, and then the bear starts attacking him instead. These guys are fucking crazy. I would never get in the ring with no fucking bear. I need like 100 racks if I'm gonna wrestle a bear. I wonder how many stars Dave Meltzer gave this match. If Will Ospreay was in this match, he would have easily gave this match 5 stars. Dave Meltzer is like the biggest Ospreay fan I know. He ain't give Kurt Angle no 5-star matches though. That's some fucking bullshit propaganda right there. After the bear attacks the referee, the match ends. I don't know what the fuck going on. I was looking around and I found out that Terrible Ted went to Puerto Rico. The bear went up against Carlos Colon and Jason the Terrible. He's supposed to be Jason Voorhees. I made a video about him. I can only find this picture in like a short clip. I wish I could find a full match of this shit. There's also this wrestler called Terrible Ted Jr. No relation to the bear at all. Okay, next up on the list we got Victor the Wrestling Bear. Right before this match starts, they give the bear some Coca-Cola. I didn't know bears drink that type of stuff. What else do they drink? I wonder what type of food they be giving this bear. I seen a bear catching some fish with their hands, but that's about it. They wrestling in this small ass cage. Every other match I seen, they not using the cage. Victor is going up against Gary Hart. I never seen Gary Hart before. I'm too young, so I don't really know too much about him. I was looking him up and I also seen that he was a manager. That's pretty cool. My question is, how the hell he end up facing the bear? This shit is so damn random. This match like 5 minutes long, and the whole entire match is Gary laying on his back. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, who thought this was a good idea? I wonder if somebody tried to do a kangaroo wrestling match. I seen a kangaroo boxing match. It was a guy versus a kangaroo. They had the kangaroo wearing boxing gloves, but he was still kicking anyways though. I would not want to mess with a kangaroo. Those motherfuckers strong as hell too. If you ever see a kangaroo in water, don't follow it. It'll try to drown you. I read somewhere that they say that the bear is a natural born wrestler. I believe it because this bear trying to wrestle everyone in the ring right now. He don't give a fuck who it is. He taking down the referee too. I be seeing these bears do snapmares like it's nothing. Hey, watching this shit right here, I kind of want to see a bear do a drop kick. That'll be like Big Show doing a drop kick back in the day. One time I seen the Big Show do a drop kick off the top rope. His ass too big to be doing all that shit.
And covers him. And Gary Hart has just been pinned by the bear. The issue was never in doubt.
The winner in 2 minutes and 46 seconds, Victor the Wrestling Bear.
I don't even know what the hell that match was, but afterwards they make Victor sit up on a chair and give him some more Coca-Cola. In a way, this feels kind of sad.
Soft drinks. He's not a hard liquor man. You see him now as he gets up there and is rewarded. All this for winning a fall over Gary Hart. So this beautiful animal, and it is a beautiful animal, he is in fine condition. His coat glistens. He is surely a well-treated animal.
I found his other Victor the Bear match. He got a mask on and he's called the Destroyer. In the video, it say that they wrestling in the Olympic Auditorium. He really locking up with the bear right now. The bear just standing right in the middle of the ring too. I feel like Steve Irwin watching this match right now. I've never seen this one episode of South Park. They had Eric pretend to beat him the whole episode. That was one funny ass episode, I ain't gonna lie. Most of these bear matches are in black and white. I wish that some of them had a little bit of color to them, you know? I wonder what it was like going to one of these shows. Imagine if they had like a wrestling bear at WrestleMania or some shit like that. That'd be fucking crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, they also did like battle royales and like tag team matches with the bears. I don't know how they did it, but they did. It's like a whole bunch of lost footage when it comes to these bears. The owner of the bear or whatever comes in and he attacks the wrestler. I don't even know why he did that shit, but he did. That's some WCW type booking right there. After the match ends, they just stand around looking at each other. Then he gives Victor some Coca-Cola. Is that all they give these bears to drink or what? How'd they even find out that they even like Coca-Cola in the first place? I have so many questions but no answers. I found this one clip of Victor at the 1972 Iowa State Fair. They was wrestling for like 20 seconds. Victor hit him with a snapmare and he said, fuck that shit, end the match. I don't blame him, I would've did the same thing.
On a hot day like this, at Heritage Village, poor Victor needs a drink.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen, sitting up,
he's having his treat now.
That's really a wonderful, wonderful act.
Like a thirsty wrestler.
And I'd say that, yes.
How about that, a big hand.
Okay, so next up on the list we got Ginger the wrestling bear.
Okay, each wrestler will have 2 minutes out here with Ginger. That's all he's gonna want. He probably won't want that long.
To wrestle Ginger, names were drawn by lot. This man did have the option of going ahead with it. Ginger's been wrestling for 11 years. Even with a muzzle and without claws, she takes pretty good care of herself in the ring.
This bear made it on the news. That's pretty cool. Back then, they were trying to get bear wrestling banned, but they didn't do it yet, though. I just found out bear wrestling is only banned in 20 states. Imagine traveling somewhere where it's legal just to wrestle a bear. That's crazy.
What do people really get out of this? That's what about a dozen local residents are wondering. They've complained to the Harrison County Humane Society.
The complaint was filed the day after this match. The bear's living conditions were cited.
The public feels it's inhumane for a person to wrestle with a bear, the conditions the bear is being kept in.
The Humane Society attempted charges against the bear owners, but the county prosecutor said there's no apparent criminal intent.
Maybe some type of civil remedy, such as declaratory relief or injunctive relief, that may be pursued. But with regard to any crime being committed, I think the intent or harm done to the bear, I have no information that the bear is being harmed in any way.
Hughes called on sheriff officials. They're going to supervise future bear wrestling matches. Meanwhile, the bear's trainer says he's licensed by the federal government. Those who wrestle Ginger must follow strict rules.
If they start trying to pull her hair or kicking her, getting her up, we blow the whistle and stop them, take them off the floor, and let somebody that wants to be a sport and do it. We don't work this like a professional wrestling match. They get dirty in wrestling matches. We're not going to allow that in this here. We have to protect the animal.
Ginger's traveled all over the world doing what she does best.
I don't know if this is the same bear or not, but when I searched up Ginger, this is a match that came up, so here you go. In this video is Tracy Smothers versus the bear. The bear got a chain on, but he ain't got no muzzle. He crazy as fuck. If I'm wrestling a bear, he gotta have a muzzle on him. When you seen one bear wrestling match, you pretty much seen all of them. In a way, it's kind of like the blindfold matches. Hey, but one thing I will say is that this is one of the best bear matches I've seen so far. He wrestling with the bear and taking him down too. He's strong as hell. I wonder what was the last ever bear pro wrestling match. That's like the first time I seen somebody put the bear on his back. That's pretty impressive. They should have put the world title on him or some shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like the best bear wrestling match because I ain't seen nothing else better yet. He was actually taking the bear down a couple of times. I was like, damn. He ended up winning the match too. I guess it was like a time limit match or something. I don't fucking know. Dutch Mantell was the Bears manager for some reason. He has a video on his YouTube channel talking about the Bears and stuff. He talks about Ginger the wrestling bear and talks about how bad the Bears got treated. He got some cool stories on his YouTube channel. In 2015, Tracy fought the bear again, but this time he doesn't win. The bear hit him in the nuts and rolled him up. They're both 1-1. Now they need to have a grudge match. This costume reminds me of this one episode on SpongeBob. The guy had on a gorilla suit instead though. He takes out the bear mask and under the mask is this guy named Robert Evans. I don't know who this guy is. Somebody commented on one of my posts to add this bear in the video too. This is Hercules the wrestling bear. I hadn't seen this bear yet until they said something. The guy wrestling the bear name is Andy Robin. He's like a Scottish wrestler from like the 60s and 80s. I never seen somebody wrestle a bear at a talk show before. Hey, imagine like a bear wrestling movie. I think the Big Show fought a bear in a movie before. I think on that one game called Tekken they got a bear you can play as. I'm not really good at fighting games, so I don't really play it. The only fighting games I like to play is the wrestling games mostly. Hey, but Cage Match got a whole page dedicated to wrestling bears. They got a pretty long list to it too. I found this one random clip of this guy boxing a bear. He ended up getting knocked out by the bear. I ain't never seen this shit before. But this whole thing was funny as hell, bruh. Damn, that's crazy. But anyways, if you followed the video, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Nacho Man out.